must list is our very own Canadian YouTuber who was arrested and detained in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know, Chris on the personal level, but how I get connected to Chris was when I begin the journey as a YouTuber. I sent a couple of messages to most of the top YouTubers that I come across. I see as that's inspired me, and somehow none of them reach out. But right away, Chris reached out to me and advised me how to go about the YouTube and how to get the clear vision and where to hit that will kind of give me the most benefit, as passion. So that's how I connected. I get to know Chris, and it was an amazing human being. And through that, I have so much respect for the guy, and I've been following his progress all the way. So yesterday yesterday Friday, as I got up in the morning, getting prepared to go to work. I turned on my television. I usually tend to scroll down on YouTube, and the first news I hear is from Coco Girl, one of the Israeli YouTuber. Actually, talks about Chris. Was arrested and detained in the car. It was shocking. And then I spent some time, went through a video and looked at it. Then checked again on another YouTuber also that shows up, was just check on if in effect. And then I went to another YouTuber. There's just news one after another, and then they all say the very same thing to help release Chris and forward the messages as many YouTubers as possible so we can get Chris to be released. So this was my contribute to let Chris and hopefully to actually send the message out there, and hopefully this will hit.
I'm not longer in Trinidad, and this is the only reason that I can share this video. I was so afraid to share this video when I'm there, and people tell me, and serious people tell me, you need to go out, you need to book your flight ticket and go out because you're the second one. Soon you will understand.
Here, still locked up. It's been today's day 4. I'm in the hole. I don't know how else to put it. There's no daylight, no nothing, no humans, no nothing. It's not fun. Hopefully I see a judge on Monday, and the judge lets me out, gives me some freedom, some bail. Yeah, sleeping on the concrete. There's no pillows, no blankets. I guess as bad as bad could be, but everything will be good. That's just it.
It breaks my heart to say this, but Trinidad is not getting any better. And that hurts to say because I was born there, I grew up there, and it pains me to see what the country has turned into. Trinidad is honestly such a beautiful place to live. It's so vibrant, it's beautiful, it's so cultural, it's so community-based, it's amazing. It's honestly the corruption that ruins it.
After listening to that, you will realize she hit the nail on the head, and she might have...
I know him, Chris is my friend, and I hope, I'm praying that everything works out.
He didn't respond, and they called me back, and allegedly that 2 police officers in Seville tried him to get some information about the gang. They tried to get him to talk about the people from the gang areas, and he said he's gonna call me back in 2 hours, and he never called me back.
What is your name? Chris Hughes.
Where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Who's your attorney at the law currently?
Gentleman right here in front of me.
It's not that people don't want to come forward and say what's going on. It's just that they're scared. Trinidad is so corrupted. You just do not know who is a part of it and who is not. Truthfully, my answer to this question is the most you can really do is look out for yourself. Learn how to use a gun, learn how to fight, learn how to defend yourself.
And Chris, I know him. This is why it's so...
You know him on a personal level?
Yes! And he's such a good person, you don't understand. Trini was amazing to me. Trini was amazing to me. It's an amazing country. Please don't get me wrong, but these things with tourism, this, I'm telling you. The interview.
If everybody analyze and take the time to think about what this man is doing, this could be a paradigm shift.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's like Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr was exposing certain details that the government didn't want lower class people to know.
So you feel that Chris exposed things
Yes,
here?
and I don't feel I know.
Oy.
I know that he exposed certain details.
It's
you
crazy,
understand?
my brother.
Yeah.
So please, guys, share this story from what we thought, because even the lawyer cannot see him, which is very, very weird, I must say.
Approached by two undercover officers on what he knows about the gangs. No, isn't that all your job in the first place? So what the police really trying to hide?
Allegedly, that two police officers in civil tried to get some information about the gang. They tried to get him to talk about the people from the gang areas, and he said he's gonna like call me back in 2 hours, and he never called me back. And I called him, and he didn't answer. And you must know, Chris is normally a very busy guy, so he uploads every day or every single day. He has constantly like 10 things in his Instagram story. So I thought maybe he's busy, right? So the next day I called him again, and there was something weird about the call, because normally he would press me away because he's busy, but this time just went unanswered. Just ringing, it just rang the whole time. It's like, okay, shit, something is wrong here. And I looked at his social media, and he didn't post anything. And this is so not Chris. And a few hours again, I called him again, and again, nothing, no answer to my text, and I called him again.
I made that it's here. Look like police place. Maybe this is the enter. I don't know if I can film, so let me just. So they didn't let me to get inside, so I did everything to get the lawyer number. Okay, I'm waiting for the lawyer number. I will let you know. So this is what we get for Chris. He needs some shirt or something. We will try to go to link up with the lawyer, and we will see if we can get inside and even just share with him or show him that we are here for him to support and help in everything that he needs. Even hey, what's up? So I'm here. The lawyer inside, they didn't let me to get inside with the lawyer to take to bring him the shirt, the tea brush and everything. So we just do interview for the news here. What is the name of the CNTV? Okay. So we don't have much to do. We just need to wait. I don't understand what is going on. I guess that the thing is more deep from what we thought, because even the lawyer cannot see him, which is very, very weird, I must say. So yeah, man, I will try to update you when I will know what is the next.
I feel about those videos. Like I said, I've done videos like that. I don't have an issue with that. I guess my only thing I would disagree when it comes to those type of videos is showing guns. For me, I think I would not show guns, or if I did show guns, it wouldn't be on my thumb. Agree or disagree, but that's just how social media works. People wants to see negative over positive, and it's harder to make positive videos that blow up than negative videos, you know? So his channel is like labeled as that because those are the videos that blow. Now when he goes fishing or crab hunt, looking for crab, those videos might do good, but they don't get hundreds of thousands. So that's my take on it. I think it's like...
And honestly, this is the part that really breaks my heart. Looking at this part when he was handcuffed, it just totally, gives me that chill, and it
What is your name?
just not a nice,
Hughes,
clip to watch.
Where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Who's your attorney at law currently?
Gentleman right here in front of me.
Do you know why you're being held?
I've been given 2 reasons: promoting gangs and the not proper visa entry upon arrival.
So the reason why I'm here is because time is short, and I'm gracious for the TTPS officers right now that are making me see you. I just need my instructions so I can write down my matters, because you know the international pressures upon us to ensure your safety in Trinidad and Tobago. So can you please tell me your responses to all the allegations you heard in Mark Busan's express story Get you for news, please. I need your instructions. I could go to court in the morning for you by 10 p.m. That's my deadline date with the red officer with you. Please tell me your reaction to what you saw there.
Right. So first and foremost, this is the first thing I've seen. I haven't heard any of this from the detectives questioning me. No, I did not promote any gangs. No, I did not give advice to any gangs. No, I did not profit or exchange any money with any gangs. I asked questions to strangers on the street. Never was there a proclamation of gangs. Not every black man that's in Trinidad is a gang member. A lot of mention of gangs in these videos, not in these videos, in this article. If you watch my videos, which are available for the whole world to see, you will see there's no mention of gangs. Again and again, I didn't speak to any gang leaders. There's no proclamation of gang leaders. Everything I've read in this article is false, period. I'm a man with a camera. I walk, I interview fishermen, I interview old men on the street, I interview restaurants for fun.
I was in Barbados and did the same thing for the UN last week.
Right.
I was in the UN conference with the 25 featured CEOs of the world, and I was in the streets with Redo, Bear, and no problem.
But my daughter's 9. She uploads videos to YouTube. That doesn't mean she works for YouTube. YouTube has billions of people uploading. It's not a job. This is what people do, period. They want the world to see something, they upload it to YouTube.
So do you feel like you're locked up abroad for no reason?
For no reason, no. I'm a tourist on vacation that films what I do. I also played basketball 2 days ago. It doesn't mean I'm a basketball player, right? I'm doing something for fun. I'm here as a tourist, and now I'm being locked up.
How did the streets of Trinidad and Tobago treat you, sir?
No, the best of the best.
Why did you say that? Because the streets asked me,
Right.
say, are you a traitor and or not?
No.
Because they showed you the guns being dumped in the communities.
Right. And more important than that, now my life is, if I wasn't sleeping here on this mattress, if they put me in a jail, I'm in a lot of trouble. There's no doubt about that.
So are you concerned?
I'm very
You
concerned.
end up going to the prison. Are you concerned about your life?
I can't even imagine it, of course. And all for nothing. Everything I've seen, from fishing to fortune day to catching crabs to interviewing people on the street, everything has been uploaded for the world to see on YouTube. I don't have any additional information.
Did you not give them your phones?
Also, one thing that I notice, when it comes to some of these, authorities in a foreign land, is they can fabricate story around you if they wanted to really get you into trouble. So you can just hear the statement from the beginning, and then the initial reason why this man was arrested, and then the statement that's been given and what was fabricated around him was completely different. So if you put all pieces together, you can just understand that there's something really fishy going on. It's just like one of the guys said in Coco Girl's interview to one of the guys. He said there's something more deeper, more personal, going on that we don't know about. So and I really hope that Chris just didn't happen to be some wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes.
Then when your lawyer came, they said that you're not under arrest. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I need my instructions from any habeas corpus documents.
Yes.
Okay. So when your lawyer was here, they said you're not under arrest. Your lawyer left.
He said he was going to leave on Sunday. He last post said he was going to leave tomorrow. Sunday came, Sunday left, he did not leave. Johnny Bravo right now is in the Canadian consulate. When we went in, Chris Marist went into the Canadian consulate on Monday afternoon, and allegedly he said that there were threats that were made against his life.
Imagine it, of course. And all for nothing. Everything I've seen, from fishing to fortune day to catching crabs to interviewing people on the street, everything has been uploaded for the world to see on YouTube. I don't have any additional information.
Did you not give them your phones, to access your phone?
Madness, who would risk their freedom to go.
Christmasless, I stand with you. There's power in our voices.
I have been watching Chris Marist for the last 2 years since he went to Kenya. I think it was in 2022. Yeah, and I've watched some of his vlogs. I see nothing wrong with his vlogs. I don't believe that Chris belongs to behind bars. He visited my country of origin, the country of Kenya, and he did similar vlogs. I have not seen any issue, any problem with that.
I want to be like very loud in saying that the staff that worked there were like extraordinarily kind, not just to me, because there were other prisoners there as well, non-convicted prisoners, and them going above and beyond their job, even to have an open ear for the younger 18. There's an 18-year-old man in my cell that definitely needed somebody to listen to his thoughts, and the correctional officers there at police were amazing. So from a staff perspective, I have zero complaints. I want to be like very loud in saying that the staff that worked there were like extraordinarily kind, not just to me, because there were other prisoners there as well, non-convicted prisoners, and them going above and beyond their job, even to have an open ear for the younger 18. There's an 18-year-old man in my cell that definitely needed somebody to listen to his thoughts, and the correctional officers there at police were amazing. So from a staff perspective, I have zero complaints of any crime. I will not be pleading guilty. I'm ready to continue on with this. I don't know if you want to call it a battle, but I have great hopes that the judicial system here will find me innocent of crimes. I have no, being in one location for 24 hours a day is not healthy for me. So being there 6 days in a row is not great. And the lights never go on or off, so it's a constant, meaning you don't know what time of day it is. There's no daylight at all, no fresh air, very hot and sweaty. Took a few days to get showers for the first time. Urine. The rule that they told me, the cleaner comes and gives us the room to clean up. Maybe she's not able to come in the cell with the prisoners. And I asked, can we mop the ground? And they said, only if there's no prisoners does the floor get mopped. And jokingly, she said, a few weeks, if not months. No toilet paper. So urine all over the floor. It looks as if there's no toilet paper. So it looks like people just put their hands smearing feces all over the wall.
Did you record this, the basic videos that you did in private on YouTube?
Yes. Okay. Nobody asked me to do that during this whole investigation. I thought it would be respectful of me to just ask my wife in Toronto to remove the videos until further notice. But those videos will go back live next day or so. I just need the devices in order to do so. So it was never under the recommendation of the police. Nobody forced me, requested me to do so. I know that the media makes it sometimes.
Since the government is going for a 2 to 5 years jail sentence, I'll find out on Thursday. I'm strong and ready for the process. Question for my 6L family and new subscribers or new viewers. Given Chris Marist's situation and the broader issue it raises about,
to say a lot of people know who these criminals are, but they just turn a blind eye. First of all, the Prime Minister saying that is giving gaslight. And secondly, you cannot be asking that question because it's a trick question. It is not black and white. It's not that people don't want to come forward and say what's going on. It's just that they're scared. Trinidad is so corrupted, you just do not know who is a part of it and who is not. Ideally, yes, you should be able to go to the police if you were to have information on a crime, but this is Trinidad. And I think, like we've just seen time and time again in the news, what happens to people who actually come forth and do right by their community and do right by their family. Not to mention, recently, if you pay attention to the news, you'll see how sick and tired people are of how corrupted it has become. Of course, people want to say something and do something, but the same way people know who these murderer and killers are is the same way these murderers and killers are going to know who ratted them out. These criminals will come for you if they find out that you snaked on them. And more times it is the police officers and the authoritative figures, the people that are supposed to be looking out for everyone, that's ratting you out and saying, oh, they're the ones who told me. Truthfully, my answer to this question is the most you can really do is look out for yourself. Learn how to use a gun, learn how to fight, learn how to defend yourself. It breaks my heart to say this, but Trinidad is not getting any better. And that hurts to say because I was born there, I grew up there, and it pains me to see what the country has turned into. Trinidad is honestly such a beautiful place to live. It's so vibrant, it's beautiful, it's so cultural, it's so community-based, it's amazing. It's honestly the corruption that ruins it.
After listening to that, you will realize she hit the nail on the head, and she might have...
Free Chris.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like,
And share.
share.
Help us.
We need to free Chris.
Chris, right
Chris is
now,
exposing.
he don't deserve it. He didn't
deserve
do
this, you know.
crime. He didn't do nothing. He's a journalist that come interview other people. Interview. We are free of speech. We can interview people, and nobody don't deserve to look up like that.
And with that being said, what she said, we don't want to leave a bad taste
Exactly.
in the tourist's mouth.
Yes.
You understand? Because
Already
if you leave
so
a
many-
bad taste in the tourist's mouth, by extension, no money when we coming in, and will be closer to Haiti. You
Listen,
understand?
so many YouTubers talk with me about this YouTuber that want to visit, and they send me message, and everybody is in shock. So yeah, I don't want to think that Trinidad is not good place. Trinidad, it's a paradise. Trinidad, it's a paradise.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm in love, but we need just to free Chris.
Right. So
Okay, thank you so
do
much.
not take things for granted.
So as I'm browsing through, I also come across another video that that shows his release. So that was really relief, man. Christmas list is free. That was amazing. So I am just gonna go home now and continue with this with editing and post it. You know, just want to show some love, man, Chris. You know, we really love you and can't wait, you know, to actually have you back here, back in Canada. Please, you know, let's hook up this time and do something amazing. I can't wait to see you, man. Ciao.
Knew the justice system would do him right. Chris Marist seems to have faith in the justice system that it will be a fair judicial process. We just hope so. I will also give you the real reason why the Trinidad police and the government arrested Chris Marist. If you're new to the channel, welcome and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. Check out this video of Chris Marist being released from jail.
Good night, Chris. How are you going out? Any message for your supporters and your subscribers, sir?
I'm happy to be outside.
How does it feel to be out tonight?
Feels good. I have faith that the justice system will do me right.
Had to share with you, but I want to give you some clarification on the situation. So while conducting an interview with Johnny Bravo at a TV station, Chris Marist received a phone call from Officer Persad, who requested his assistance in an investigation. Chris Marist told the police he had no relevant information other than what was publicly available on his YouTube channel. Persad insisted on a face-to-face meeting with Chris Marist. Listen to Chris Marist talk about the entire situation.
So I was with Johnny Bravo. We were doing an interview at the TV station. The phone rang, and it was a police officer, Persad, and he said, "I'd like to talk to Chris." So the phone was handed to me on speaker so we could both hear. He said, "I need you to help me assist in the investigation." I said, "I don't know what you're talking about, investigation." They said, "We think you have information that you could help." I said, "Sir, there's nothing I can do that can help. Anything I've videotaped that's uploaded to YouTube, you're welcome to use it however you please." No, come in for questioning. We need your help." I said, "I'm going in for an interview. There's nothing I can do." He said, "Are you sure this is the way you want to go about it?" Something along those lines. So I took that as a threat. So when the interview was done on TV, I asked my driver to drive me to the Canadian Embassy. I went in and out of the embassy in 15 minutes. Nobody was there, but they must have tapped Bravo's phone because by the time I was finished the embassy, undercover police were already outside. I didn't tell anybody I was going to the embassy. He said, again, my supervisor wants you to come in right now to assist with the criminal matter. I said, my criminal matter? They said, no, but you can assist. I said, sir, I don't know anything that you're talking about. The same thing. I have nothing else to say. Anything I know has been uploaded to YouTube. Now, when I was in with the embassy, their recommendation was to get on the quickest plane to get out of here. I don't know if they knew something. I don't know. So the plan was the next morning to leave, but I woke up 6:45 or 7 in the morning with the police knocking at the door. And that's when they started throwing all these charges at me. My belief is just that I wouldn't help them. And it's not that I wouldn't help them, it's that I had nothing to do with any crime.
After listening to that audio, you will realize that the police
had arrived at my location of residence with a search warrant and a list of charges all of which were related to gang activity. My items were confiscated, all electronics, cameras, etc. And I was not arrested. I was brought in for questioning, but that questioning also included the inability to leave. So I was also warned that if I tried to leave, I would be arrested. And I guess that's how the last 7 days of my life have led me in the position I'm in right now today.
Good morning to everyone around the world. My name's Chris. I'm currently on some very serious criminal charges of sedition here in Trinidad. Now, while I was just in jail for the last 6.5 days, this article was published in the newspaper, Saturday Express. Cops take Chris on tour. Canadian YouTuber taken for a drive in Laventil, East Port of Spain to identify gangs. That's a photo of me in jail. 100% unfactual. No, I did not go on tour. No, I do not work with the police. No, I've never worked with the police at all. 100% unfactual. But here's where we have a problem. Mainstream media should be trustworthy. They should have credible resources. They don't. They didn't. Now, if you look at the following newspaper on the very back page, a little paragraph said a mistake was made. And that's it, a slap on the wrist. Where are the sedition charges for this author or this publication? How come I'm going through these charges and they're not? This is a clear, intentional death threat towards me. Never did I publish anything that would incite riots and in this country, city, etc. So I'm asking the public, why me and why not them? This is clear. How come they got the opportunity to just simply say sorry, they made a mistake? I never got that opportunity. I'm locked up in a country that's not my own. Simple question, where are their sedition charges, Trinidad?